Hey, what is going on, everyone? Happy Thanksgiving. It's been awesome. I have eaten so much turkey and stuffing and green bean casserole and pie. It's awesome. I love it. This is my absolute favorite time of the year. We are gonna jump in and do a live stream today and just kind of walk through all the top deals that I'm seeing right now. And actually, we'll probably discover some together. And I
Hey,
think
what
it's
is
going to be
going
a lot
on,
of fun.
everyone?
Oh,
Happy things.
man, there's a serious delay there. All right, I don't know if you heard that come back through. I'm actually trying to monitor the display, watching the YouTube channel over here on the side, and then stream and push it out. So it's about a 20-second delay, which is super disappointing. But Starlink is about as good as I can get out here, and that's where we're at. So once you join, jump in and show me, tell me who or where you're at, and I'd love to see you in the chat. I'm gonna jump over here and just say hi in the chat, and there we go. Um, yeah, so let's talk about just some of the best deals that we're seeing here. Also, if you haven't seen some of my previous videos that I put out throughout the week, we've got a couple things going on. Um, I'm also going to try to navigate these the whole switching thing. Right, this is kind of new to me here. So I'm going to bring up my website here. Little plug for the site. I've just refreshed it all. It's got a lot of good info here. A little bit about myself and my family, and here's my beautiful wife and 4 boys. If you're new to the channel, we are a family here in East Texas. We had a suburban home. We ended up actually can read all about it here on the About Us page. But we had a little home here out in the south of Tyler area. Ended up selling it and buying this thing, and took that and spent 4 years basically overhauling it, tearing out all the windows, all the floors, all the walls, all the roof, the subfloor, and just replaced everything and went from there. So it was a wild um, a wild ride, but eventually we've turned it into something that we're proud of, and we love being out here in the sticks. So, TJ, hey man, coming in from Northern California, that's awesome. It's good to see you. All right, so with that, up here at the top, I've got a Black Friday's deals page, and this is where I started putting together basically all the great deals that I started to see. Anchor had some fantastic products, and the deals on the Anchor products are just spot on right now. Huge savings. So that is not correct. It's not, you're not saving $1,000 on that one. So I don't know. Apparently I made a mistake. Sorry about that. But the site here will take you through to the Anchor site or go shop on Amazon. Either way. So as we go through here, I actually need to update Signature Solar this morning. They came through and did a new Black Friday. This was their pre-Black Friday deal. In fact, that's a great time for us to jump over and look at it. They've got a couple of flash deals. Also, let me know if for some reason you're not seeing my screen clear, because I've had issues in the past where for whatever reason, like it was trying to like fuzz out everything on the screen that wasn't a face. So if it's not looking good, let me know. But they still have their $350 flat rate shipping, which is a heck of a deal. If you've shipped a lot of batteries and heavy stuff, you'll know how big of a deal that is. I think when I bought my solar panels from Santan Solar, they were used panels. I bought them, I think they came from Arizona. I paid more to have them shipped here than I did than I actually paid for them. In fact, it was I think I ended up paying after the shipping was factored in. I believe it was like $25 a panel. So still, it was good, but yeah. Adam, howdy, man. Yeah, I said the display looks good. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. Um, so 10% today, 10% off batteries. This is huge, y'all. This Power Pro battery, let's see. I was just going to show you. I personally, I've been utilizing the Power Pro, and I've been utilizing not the Gill. I've been utilizing the Power or Life Power 4s, V1 and V2s. So these are solid batteries, and the pricing today is just ridiculous. So if we jump in here and look, um, let's see. Let's go. I don't know what just happened. They don't have the best navigation here on the site. If I click on this, there we go. Life Power V2, $11.99. That's a pretty darn good deal, y'all. So regularly $13.99. It's currently on back order. Dang. But expected to ship early in December. That's not too far out. I think I waited almost 6 months for my first inverter when I got it. So for those of you who don't know, who haven't been watching the channel, I started off with the 6000 XPs. No, I'm sorry, 6000 EXs. I don't even know if they have these still on here. 6000 EX. Yeah, they don't. They're gone. So, but then eventually upgraded to the 6000 XPs, and those I believe right now are on sale as well. So at least we've got the kits. I know there's a sale going on for kits right now, which is awesome. Let's see, TJ. He says, let me see if I can bring in some of these. Hey, Rodney's here too. Look at that. All right. Is the audio back? Is audio back? Let me know if it's back. Man, that's disappointing. Because I was saying some good stuff. Let's see. Are we back? I'm looking for a little bit of a delay. Your screen might have the camera audio muted. No? Yeah, we're back. Okay. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Yeah, so the delay here is ridiculous. So I'm gonna, dang, that's nuts. So what I was saying, man, I was reading out TJ's setup that he just got. That's fantastic, man. That is like the dream setup. Yeah, just like put a thumbs up in the chat if you want that setup. Heck yeah. All right, check the scene. All right, I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna jump over and try that out. Um, yep, yeah, sound levels. I didn't realize that you would mute it based on each individual scene. So that's pretty cool. Thanks, Adam and Rodney, for helping me troubleshoot that. Um, but yeah, TJ, man, just got. I'm looking up here. Sorry if I'm not looking at the camera, but this is where the monitor is. Just got a bundle of 6 Power Pro batteries with boxes. 2 Flex Boss inverters, 5 charge inverters, 3 48-volt LLs, rack batteries with 3 slot racks. Um, Man, that's nuts. Like, is this for your install at your place, or are you doing this for somebody else? Or tell me a little bit more about that in the comments. That's nuts. Hopefully y'all are still hearing me on this. Okay, got you. You're an installer. That's right. Um, okay, so we'll pull that in right there. Yeah, so I'm an installer. So besides replacing my 18K PV with one of the Flex Bosses to get familiar with the rest, it's for locals. Gotcha. Cool, man. I was thinking that was a system for you, and I'm like, that's a kind of a crazy uh, hodgepodge mishmatch there, but that's cool. So, all right, let's jump through some more of these deals here. Also, I'm putting together, and we're gonna just kind of do this live. I've got a Black Friday list here on Amazon, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop this in the chat. I know a lot of the guys that are in here, they are affiliates for all this stuff as well. But if you would like to buy anything, if you're gonna buy anything on Black Friday, I would really appreciate it if you just use this link, dropping it in chat right now. That's gonna take you directly to the little page that we're building out, and we're going to add to this thing. But you can land on that link, and then you can end up going and buying anything else. If you want to buy, I don't know, a broccoli peeler, if that's even a thing, like that would totally work, and it would help my family out, and I'd appreciate that. And do the same if you're over on Adam or TJ or Rodney's stuff, man. Utilize those links for these guys. It helps us out. It allows us to keep doing this stuff, and it just makes it a lot more fun to go live and to put all the effort into these videos if it's paying it back just a little bit. So, of course, we love putting out the content anyway, but it helps, and we appreciate that. So. Yeah, a couple of the things, we had talked about live on Rodney's site. I guess it was 2 weeks ago. We were talking about doing like the intro to solar and kind of going that route. So one of the things that, make sure I'm not still muted. One of the things that we had discussed was getting these 100-watt or 1,000-watt inverters. And it's not a huge deal today, but 17% off isn't terrible. That is still a good time to buy it. This was one that I had picked out because it's one of the best sellers. It's got great reviews. Renogy is a solid brand, and 1,000 watts is just a fantastic starting point. Let me know in the description or in the comments if you have a simple inverter that you can hook up to some batteries, because that is like the easiest place to start. All right. So while we're looking at that, let's jump over and see TJ. Just looking through the comments here real quick. All right. Cool, guys. So let's jump over to the Renogy store and just see what they're doing. So the 21st through 12/2. Yeah, I mean they've got they've got some decent deals going on here. I wish they would show us straight up what they were looking at. I hate whenever they don't. I guess all deals. That one might be it. I hate when the Amazon stores don't actually show you what's on sale. Yeah, so we've got these solar panels here. That's gonna be a pretty decent deal. Of course, those aren't portable, so I don't know. Just keeping an eye on chat. Hey, Gavin's here. What's up, man? Good to see you. Hey, if anybody wants to jump on here, let me know, and I'll shoot over a link just to jump into the stream. So let's keep looking. Let's go. Let's look at EcoFlow. So, back I was looking over here, and actually that is it. I was like, oh no, it's okay. EcoFlow has some pretty decent deals. So I think that if you're looking for an inverter in that like 33,000 watt output range, the Delta Pro is probably the best deal that I've seen right now. Just as far as what you can, the discount that you can get, and the amount of output and the capacity. If we go all the way down to the bottom, I put through this, or I built out a portable power stations, the best of, and I sectioned it into basically here's your less than 1800 watts. I think that right now Anchor, the Solix C1000 is definitely the best place to be. And then beside that, when you step it up to less than 2400 watts, Anchor kills it again, right? With the F2000. That's just it's a heck of a deal off, right? But then you're only paying, less than 50 cents per watt hour, which is great. And then, that next class up here, we've got the 24 to 3600. Man, I really just think that this Delta Pro is kind of the best place to be. It's my buddy Spam Risk. I'll talk to him later. And then stepping it up from there, once again, Anchor just takes it. Like, what's the deal, man? They are on fire this Black Friday. So, yeah. Wow, now Gavin's here. And then portable solar panels. So this is a fun place to start looking. And if y'all haven't dabbled around in the portable solar panels, it's a great place to start with solar, just because you can put them away and stick them back out in your yard, or take them on trips. But they're definitely way more expensive than just getting yourself a big old regular solar panel with the aluminum frame and the glass panels. But right now these deals are hard to beat. So that's where we're at on that. Checking the chats. Yeah, just a bunch of guys hanging out. Sounds fun, man. I'm glad y'all are here. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out in the stream. All right, let's do some more shopping. Like, now here's the thing. I want to say, like, I'm not trying to encourage anybody to go blow money you don't have, but if you're planning on buying things this Black Friday, why not get the best deal and know what's around? So Blue Eddy was having a pretty solid deal as well. So let's jump over to their Amazon site. 40% off. Now, I personally have not utilized a Blue Eddy product in a long time. I was going to look and see if I had... Oh, yeah, there it is. It's back here behind my monitor. In fact, the only Blue Eddy product that I've ever personally reviewed is this guy right here, the AC10, which I love this thing. Like, does anybody else have the AC10? Because, they sent this to me a long time ago, and I used it. I made a video review on it, and then it just kind of died. And then I started doing some product reviews on the Starlink Mini, and showing how this is like one of the perfect things to power it. And then I guess they had just a couple hundred of those things left. And then after I put my video out on that and just like really recommended it, and 500,000 people went and watched that video, they sold out of all of those, and you cannot find one anymore. So, which kind of bums me out because it's such a great little unit. Yeah, Rodney's pointing out Anchor's got some great deals as well. Yeah, we're gonna go check out some of those deals on their page here in a second. But yeah, Blue Eddy, yeah, these guys, they've been around for a long time. They're one of the first to really do it right, I think. I guess it was back whenever they, I'm trying to remember which one they put out. That was I think it was on their Kickstarter, and it was the AC200, I think it was. That was it was a game changer. But let's jump over here. Yeah, they've got a lot of products that I just didn't even know they had back out. And this is fascinating to me right here. This Charge Smart, right? Or this Blue Eddy Charger 1. I haven't actually done a full review into this or really looked into it, but It looks pretty interesting. Um, just allows you to charge from your vehicle's alternator. I guess it's pulling right off your battery, but allows your alternator to charge your system while you're driving more efficiently than just going through the cigarette lighter, of course. I'm gonna take a look at the chat. Yeah, that's right. Gavin's just kind of agreeing, right? If we, if you're planning to buy right now, now's the time to buy it. But if you're not planning to buy it, don't go out and waste money just because. Um, so I think this is a pretty solid little unit. I don't know how it would. I've never really looked into that sort of thing because I'm not big in driving around and charging while I'm driving. Um, but if I did that, I would definitely be interested in trying to figure out something like this. Also, this is kind of fun. I've had two alternators go out while driving in the middle of nowhere. Anyone else had that problem? Is it just me? Maybe it's just the fact that we drive around a Expedition EL, and that one just seems to die. Like I was driving from East Texas to Amarillo, and we're out in the middle of absolutely nowhere, and all of a sudden the car just loses power and just dies right on the side of the road. And we're like an hour from anything. So ended up, I don't know why I'm telling this story, but anyway, ended up going out and hello. Let's see. Rain, my chats aren't going through. They are. Uh, yeah, let's see. Let's pull them up. Sorry, I'm right in the middle of the story, but I'm gonna stop here and we're gonna do this. Um, sorry. Um, is this how we do it? There we go. Yeah. Um, I see that one. I don't see any others though. So yeah, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Um, we will jump back over to the story about the alternator. Um, anyway, so we was driving, and luckily we were caravanning with someone else, and so I jumped in the back of that car and drove off and ended up making it to the wedding in time, and then came back and swapped out or picked up an alternator at the O'Reilly's, and then ran out and swapped it out on the side of the road. It was kind of crazy. But then we were coming back just like 6 months ago, and we were coming back from Indiana, and out in the middle of somewhere in Illinois. I'm trying to remember where it was. It was like, it was like Peru or I don't know, something like that. Anyway, just like right in the middle of nowhere, the alternator goes out again, and luckily we had enough battery power to like limp into a found an O'Reilly's and basically swapped out the alternator. Got it swapped out for free because it was under warranty, and kept on going. But anyway, yeah, that was kind of crazy. Um, all right, Rodney's saying that the EcoFlow. Actually, I'll pull it up here. Rodney, the EcoFlow Delta 2 and the Anchor Solex C800 have good deals right now. Let's go check those out. EcoFlow Delta 2. Dang. $60% off. Yes. Heck yeah, man, that is incredible. So if you were looking for one of these, I'm going to drop this in chat in case anybody is watching this and is like, hey, I want to grab one of those. EcoFlow Delta 2. Heck yeah. List price $9.99, sale price $3.99. That's a heck of a deal. Thanks, Rodney, for bringing that up. And then shoot, man, for that you can go and get yourself a 4-year warranty for $63 and feel good about it. So that's a heck of a deal. So look at some of these others. Yeah, this F2000, I keep going back to it. I want to get my hands on one of these and try it out. Anybody in the chat, have you guys reviewed or looked at these? Y'all hear that in the background? My boys are playing Mario on an original NES and they're going nuts. Apparently somebody did something. Yeah. Solar panels optional. Yeah, this is a good deal here as well. Oh, actually, I was going to go back over here and take that Delta 2. Where'd it go? We're going to drop that into this list. Where'd it go? Black Friday list. There it is. Cool. So if you're new or joining the stream and you haven't been here for a while, or if you just joining rather, we've got a couple things going on. I've got this Black Friday list that I'm starting to add to. I think it's got some really cool and solid deals on it. I will drop this in the chat as well. It's also in the description, but here's the Amazon list. All right. Actually, I don't want to drop that. I almost put the wrong URL in there. I need to jump up here and grab this. Grab that URL. Here's the Amazon list. Cool. So we're building out that list, just kind of looking through it. We're just hanging out, and we've got... let's see, I've got this other page here that I've built out throughout the week where I've got my favorite deals that I've seen so far. Really? All right. Well, won't let the chat go through. Oh, I see. You're trying to put a URL into the chat. Yeah, it's going to go ahead and try to block all of the URLs that go in. Yeah, absolutely. BatteryEvo.com, I'm guessing it is. I don't know. Let's try it out. Let's take a look. Let's see. Nope. I have no idea. I've never looked at these, but 50% off, I guess. The Walrus. What's that? I'm the Walrus song. Anyway, let's see. Battery Evo got a Black Friday deal. Let's just take a look at the specs here. So it is 330 amp hours. I hate doing things in amp hours, y'all. That's a personal thing for me. Like I hate amp hours. Does anyone else just despise looking at it like that? I want to go to watt hours always. Like that's just the way my brain thinks. So 22 kilowatt hours. That is a decent sized battery. That's huge actually. And a 12.5 kilowatt inverter. So man, that's pretty substantial for 48.49. That's a heck of a deal. I don't know anything about these guys. I've never used them. What's up with this tank? What the heck is that? Like seriously, I gotta look at this. What is this? Price dropped. I mean, we have like a battery on tracks just so we can just like drive around. What the heck? Got a flashlight. It's just like the world's longest lasting flashlight on tracks. This is kind of cool though. Like I can imagine if you're at a if you're like on a uh, sorry, stuff coming through. If you're on a like a rough in a rough terrain area doing some work and you need some power and this thing can just like follow you around or something. I don't know. The Komodo Mini, all right, small but mighty mobile power station, and I think they took mobile power station to the next level, right? It's when I think of mobile power stations, yeah, construction power. That's what I was looking for. Rodney, thanks. Construction power. Um, it can traverse right where you need it. Um, that's pretty cool. Like that actually is cool. I don't know. Um, I I don't know exactly how useful that thing would be. In that like, I think most people, um, yeah, construction power slash toy. Yeah, that's right. These guys did not buy it because of the battery. They bought it so they could sit on top of the batteries and just ride around, and, do whatever. But I think a lot of these guys, like if you need this power, like you probably have a skid steer where you can just like pick up your batteries and like haul it over and drop it off or stick it in the back of like a side by side, or something like that. But so like it's a cool concept, but like, is it the best way to get your batteries where you need it? Probably not. Um, but it's really cool. Like I kind of want one just to try it out. Um, that would be a lot of fun. Like convert it into something else too. But anyway, Battery Evo. Yeah, I've never heard of these guys, but assuming they've got um, good quality gear, I mean, the price seems to be right. Um, so yeah, I don't know. It's cool. 10 customer reviews. I'd like to see more than that. Um, Seems to be good. You just don't know if it's like all the same person or their brother or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Um, so let's jump back over here and let's go to Golden Mate had a pretty decent deal going on as well. I know a couple of the guys here. They have reviewed these products here. Um, I've got a review on this Golden Mate battery myself. Um, 106 bucks off right now is not a bad deal. I actually took this thing camping with us 2 weekends back. We went up to Lake Catherine State Park, had a blast, and put this on the RV. And man, it yeah, hey, you're welcome. Yeah, it put it on the RV and it worked great. So much easier than throwing the lead acid battery on there. Did everything we needed it to and more. But right now, if you go through here and click on it, I'm assuming they've still got this. Actually, is that 223? Is that what I had over there? Oh, they actually went up in price a little bit. So, well, um, not. Oh, then you apply the 30% discount. So yeah, if you're gonna do that, make sure you apply that additional $30 off. I hate when they do that. Why don't they just give you the discounted price? I guess they're hoping that some people won't actually click the button. But if you're looking at the price, then you may pass it by, not knowing that you can just go ahead and add that extra $30 off. Um, yeah, so that's interesting. I'm gonna take a drink here for a second. Man, Rodney, I don't know how you do these long live streams. My throat's going nuts. Um, let's see. Yeah, lithium is absolutely the way to go at this point. Like, I don't know, aside from, well, I don't know. I'm just thinking, I don't know if I would put a lithium battery under the hood of my truck because of how hot it gets. Um, but outside of that, for stuff like RVs or trolling motors or any of that stuff anymore. I don't know why anyone would go buy a lead acid battery at this point. Um, all right, let's look at some more stuff. Going back to easttexashomestead.com, for those just joining in, you can go to my website, click on Black Fridays, and from here, I've got just some of these really great curated deals. All right. Oops. Okay. Refreshing. All Powers has got some pretty good deals going on as well. And man, you know, it's All Powers is a mixed bag, man. I think that they've got some quality control issues where they've got really great products that that are priced competitively, but for some reason, some people get lemons. Now I know the other big brands have lemons too, but I think All Powers probably has more than they should. So you know that's one of those things that's kind of a bummer because man, I've got a couple of them that I use all the time. I've told this story a million times, but the R2500 right here, like I literally have my grandmother's oxygen machine connected to it as a UPS, and it's been going solid since early spring. So, and we've had a lot of power disruptions through that time frame, and it just seamlessly kicks over. And the only time that she had problems with it is when she accidentally kicked the the AC in plug out of the wall, and it died, and then her oxygen went out too after about an hour, or not an hour, about 5 hours of that. But um, I've got this one and this one here, and I've used the mess out of this as well, and I've not had any problems with them. Um, I really like them, but some people do. I had someone comment on a video this morning, or maybe it was last night, saying that they had they're on their third R4000, I think it was. So I don't know about this unit. I've never utilized this one, or I've never tried it out. Um, but hey, right now though, with the deals that are going on, I would not be buying this either of these units because you can get a better unit right here for, let's see, what was that price here? Sorry, zooming around. Yeah, so the R2500 from All Powers is $9.99, but if you go to Anchor, the Solex F2000 is the same price, and I would 100% put my money here before I put it into All Powers. No offense, All Powers, but like you just don't have it down yet. So that's where I would be going. Let's see here. Let's take a look at EcoFlow's stuff. So I don't know that I would end up building out one of these guys. Just, I mean, like, here's the thing. I think if you are, if you're into, like, you want the backup, you want the power, but you just don't want to mess with building out a system like this. Um, yeah, I can see that. I can see the attraction to this, especially when you see, guys like, it was Zach at on Jerry Rig Everything, and some of those other guys who are utilizing these and putting them in their garages. They look really slick, but I think they're overpriced for what you get. But man, going back to this Delta Pro and the Delta 2, that is a heck of a deal. Yeah, I mean, it'd be hard to pass these up. I don't know a whole lot about the Delta Pro 3. Um, you know, it's it looks like a good unit. I've not tried it out. I've not looked at it. In fact, I haven't watched anybody else who has. Um, but it looks pretty solid. I like the fact that it offers split phase. Um, you can get your 120 or your 240 from a single unit. That's that's a huge deal. Um, However, I think if you're looking for a single all-in-one 240 unit right now for Black Friday, um, I think the Solex F3800 is the place to be. Um, yeah. Uh, oh, does my site says it's 599, but it's okay. Cool. Yes, you're right. Because I remember we looked at that. So thanks, Rodney. So thanks for pointing that out. Let's fix that in real time. I'll show you all how you can kind of see behind the hood how I built out my site. Um, let's see, that was over on portable power stations. Wait, nope, just kidding, because I didn't have it up here. Why don't I know how to use a mouse? EcoFlow, there it is. Oh, that's why. Because this is the one that has the it has this like alternator charging thing in it. So yeah, that's right. It's with the car charger. So um yeah, that's why. So I need to I should probably go ahead and put just the dedicated, move that down a little bit. The dedicated one that's um just the Delta Pro, or just the Delta 2, because that is one heck of a deal, man. Um, so there's that. Appreciate you guys jumping in and hanging out. That's a lot of fun. Um, all right. Let's just go just like let's see, TJ. Um, let's jump over here. With all the experience and knowledge of these solar generators, which is the very best no-brainer deal I should take advantage of to add to my inventory? Yeah, I have not tried out all of these. If I was putting money anywhere today, it would be in the Solex F200. Um, like that would be, I'll put I'll drop these links into let's see. Oops, I can do it without. Let's go copy link address here, copy link address, and copy this. I'm going to go over here. Because TJ, you're saying you've never used any of them. Man, so I think for me, if I were, I'm going to type over here, going to today, it would be the anchor. All right, here we go. And say, here's the, so this is, oh gosh, I hate that long URL there. And here on Amazon. Okay, so that Sharacell, man, I really hate how they do that with their affiliate stuff. Like some of the affiliate companies, or some of the companies, they'll actually just give you a reference link, or like it amends or adds to the end of your URL. So it'd be like, anchor.com/Solex, dash F2000 slash, and then, East Texas Homestead or something like that. But then others, they go out of their way to use these weird affiliate programs that you have to go through like build a link on their site. And so when you post a link that says, shareasell.com, whatever, instead of anchor.com, it's so less likely for anyone to click on it. I don't click on those links. I hate that. So because you never know where it's going to be redirected to, but I can tell you that one, you click on that link and it redirects you to straight to Anchor, right? And of course, if you guys purchase through these links, we will end up, or my family will end up with like a 6% commission or something, and doesn't cost you anything else. So I appreciate you, anyone who's considering purchasing something through the links. So, and that goes, I know this is a long stream and not everyone started from the beginning, but if you're going to do your Black Friday shopping, even if you're going to go buy dog diapers, I don't care what it is. If you want to just start by going to any of these links, why did that? I think my VPN sometimes does that. Links from my website. And then you can go over here and search for literally anything. You can go to, just whatever it is, and you buy it. We'll get a little bit of commission, might make $1 or $2, but it adds up and it makes it to where it's worth it for us to hang out and do all this stuff. Of course, hanging out with you guys is always fun anyway, but so yeah, what are some good deals? Hey, there's some good good deals on some KitchenAid stuff. I don't know if y'all, it's not really a manly thing to say, oh, I'm really into KitchenAid products, but I tell you what, I love the stand mixer. We bought a KitchenAid. I can't remember when it was. My wife and I think it was when we first got married. I've got she's got all sorts of attachments on here. I like the meat grinder. It's not the best meat grinder in the world, but being able to just throw it in the freezer, get it ice cold, and then you can put 5 pounds of meat through it or whatever, and you'll be all right. But this is a heck of a deal. I'm gonna go ahead and add this to. See, are there any better though? Are there any better deals for KitchenAid? 24% off. I'm gonna add it to our Black Friday list here. So, and if you are, see, where did I put that list? Here's the walrus. That was cool. There it is. There's my Black Friday list. I'm going to go ahead and plug this again. Actually, it's in the description. So if you're interested in looking at some of these deals that we're looking at, it's not all just going to be Black Friday stuff, but, we've got a KitchenAid product, which looks kind of funny sitting in there. But that's all right. Anyway, I love utilizing a good quality stand mixer. That's just me. I used to make a lot of breakfast sausage, and when you're making sausage, you really want to get to the, you're not just trying to take that meat and the fat and the spices and just have it mixed. You actually want to have that fat like kind of almost render down to where it gets sticky. And I've done it by hand where you're just sitting there just kneading it over and over. But man, you put a bread hook on a KitchenAid and you stick it in there, and it just goes around and around and around until it just eventually gets all nice and sticky, and then you can start making your little patties out of it. That's the way to go. Let's see, where are we going? Back over here. So I'm all about that. Now, of course, if you don't need a KitchenAid, don't go buy a KitchenAid stand mixer. But while we're here, let's look at some other Black Friday deals. Oh yeah, there's the 25% off. There we go. Heck yeah. There is the KitchenAid meat grinder I was just discussing. I actually have the plastic one, and I would love to get this this all stainless version. Oh, and it's got sausage stuffers in it too. Check that out. So, man, I'm going to add this to the list as well. For anyone who is following along, Black Friday list. Some of these things are kind of gimmicky. I think. I don't know. Like, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see a food saver. Uh, we use our food saver vacuum sealer all the time. I've got this model here. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I ended up grabbing it over um, at Sam's Club. Um, but but yeah, we utilize the food saver all the time, and it's yeah, 139 bucks. That's actually a pretty decent deal. um, I love cooking steak, um, but I love grilling it. I love smoking it, but I also really like to sous vide. And I don't know if any of y'all, I don't know how this stream just turned into the cooking channel. Um, Harbor Freight meat grinder, so much better. Is that right? Let's check. Okay. All right, let's just try it out. HarborFreight.com, I think it is. All right, we're doing this. Oh gosh, come on, no. Meat grinder. Not, yeah. What am I doing wrong here? You really did say Harbor Freight, right? Yeah. Huh. I'm not seeing a meat grinder here. Is it one word? I don't know. I'd say stick a link in the description, but it won't work. Um, Let me know if you can help me out on that a little bit better. I've never seen a meat grinder at Harbor Freight. I do like buying stuff here. That's a good point. Let's check out Harbor Freight Black Friday stuff. You know what else I love? I love Northern Tools Black Friday deals. Um, Current deals. So those are Christmas deals. I guess it's this one here. These are just their coupons. I want to know what is their. There we go. Up to 40% off stuff that's already 40% off. Man, I know like the Predator. Here's the thing, like, I guess they no longer sell it. Yeah, I guess not. Let's see. I've got Harbor Freight toolbox that I really like. It's the big old stand. Yeah. I also like you know, it's not going to be the best, um, the best torque wrench in the world, but man, these little Pittsburgh ones, they get the job done. And it is super important when you're going through, and you're actually like torquing down, all of your, battery terminals and such, and you actually get the right torque spec. Um, yeah, man, I wish they still had one. That sounds like a fantastic deal. Um, I always like getting tarps here too. They might not last forever, but um, Harbor Freight always has the best deal on tarps, and you can never have too many tarps. I'm also contemplating getting a dirty water pump from these guys, a little Predator pump. I've got an old IBC tote, and I want to turn it into um, I want to turn it into like an emergency, like water, like I don't know, like a little brush truck, right? Go around, put out fires on the homestead. Also, man, we use the mess. We've probably got 40 of, not 40. There's no way I have 40 of these. I'm trying to think. I've got 7 in the backyard and 3 in the front yard. This exact outdoor string light from Harbor Freight. And what I love is that these lights put off an awesome, really beautiful glow. And they're only 1 watt a piece. So when you're running on batteries, you know, like it is incredible. It's like it blows my mind how you can actually light up a space, you know, for like 100 watts. You can have 4 of these string lights going around like a fire pit or something. That's the way we've got it. Except we've got, I think, like I said, I think we have 7, and it's yeah, I love it. So highly recommend that. Agree with the torque wrench. Not high in price. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not a snap-on torque wrench, right? You're not gonna, you got to be realistic with it, but it's close enough. You know, like if I was trying to, you know, torque down like lifters or something on a Ferrari, you know, I'd probably not. Let's see. So the nail guns are priced right. Yeah, I haven't tried any of the pneumatic tools. Trying to look around here. I've used some of like the real simple like air gun, not air gun, whatever you use, like you know, just like blow off, you know, the dust or whatever. Yeah, Rodney, I know, right? We need to do a video on the brush truck ATV tractor build. So that's one thing I've been thinking about is like, so do I build it out just so that you know, it hooks onto the forks on the tractor? Um, you know, because um, the IBC totes, they've got the forklift like holes in the bottom of it, so I could easily just like run up underneath it and grab that. But I got to go put the forks on and whatever. So, or do I try to like rig up like a quick connect to go to the back of the tractor, or do I have it set up so that I can drop it down into the back of the side by side, the mule, and take off? But 320 gallons of water in the back of the mule, I don't know that it would go anywhere quick. So I'm but yeah, you know, I got a buddy who's a volunteer firefighter, Cody, and so maybe I'll work with him and we'll put together a video and um, yeah, build out like a low dollar, you know, brush truck, just like emergency power or emergency water supply. And it never hurts to have 300 gallons of water laying around. I don't know that I'd want to drink out of this one because it's I don't know what was put in it in the beginning, so who knows? It doesn't actually say on the side of it. If you're joining us and you haven't been around but just jumped in, thanks for or a trailer, yeah. Thanks for jumping in. We're talking about the great Black Friday deals going on right now on Amazon. So I've got my list. I'm going to move it over here. We're starting to build out just items that that I like and love. I'm going to jump over. I'm not going to lose that one. I started to talk about sous vide. Innova. A couple of years ago is when I bought the Innova Pro on Black Friday at 50% off. And they're doing it again. So sous vide is one of the greatest ways to cook food. If y'all are not familiar with it, sous vide, I believe, is French for under vacuum or something like that. And the whole goal is you basically you take your food, whatever it's going to be, and you vacuum seal it, or put it in a Ziploc bag, or whatever you're going to do, and then you put it, submerge it in water, right? And then from there, see if I can,
Nova precision cooker.
I'll turn that off. You put it into the water, and then you get out of the way, Rodney. Come on, get out of the way. There you go. You stick it in there. You set what time you want to cook for, or what temperature, and it's great because you can end up taking you can take like a steak or something, right? There you go, or some asparagus, and you could leave it in all day long. Not that you'd want to do that if you're on batteries. You don't want to waste your battery, but you can leave it in as long as you want, and it will literally never overcook because you set the temperature, and temperature determines doneness, right? So, a lot of people think, well, if I want a medium steak, I need to have it on my grill for 4 minutes. Well, that might be the case, but it's not the amount of time that cooked it. It's how hot you got it in the center, right? Did you get it to that 140 degrees or 145 degrees, or it's, God forbid, 165 degrees for a steak. So the cool thing about about this, you set it to like 130 degrees, and it gets to where you've got like that perfect medium or medium rare steak, and then you take it out and you throw it on the flaming hot skillet or over some charcoal, or just hit it with a propane torch, and then you end up with just like perfectly cooked, amazingly juicy, amazingly just perfect steak. We actually did our turkey this Thanksgiving with that. We this year I kind of cheaped out. My smoker's on not working at the moment, so actually went to Sam's Club, samsclub.com, and I'll show y'all which one, because of course I'm not making anything on this, just showing it to you. There's no A in there. Smoked turkey, this whole Members Mark turkey. Oh my gosh, this is the best turkey I think I've ever eaten in my life. So it already comes vacuum sealed, and so we took this thing, and we've got a utility sink in our in our laundry room, so like a big old mop sink, right? So I filled the mop sink with water. I stuck this turkey in it, and then I stuck the sous vide in it, wherever that went. Is it over here? Yeah, put the precision cooker in it, and I got it to 165 degrees. Probably didn't need to be that hot, and then just let it run in there for most of the day. And man, that thing came out so juicy, and just cooked, or it was already pre-cooked, right? But it made it hot all the way through. Pulled it out, and then just cut it up, and then sliced it on the plates. It was perfect. So we've done all sorts of stuff with this. Everything from of course, steaks, but potatoes. We've done all sorts of vegetables. I've done entire animals. Back when we were eating rabbits, we cooked entire rabbit sous vide. We do entire birds. Like it's great. So anyway, if y'all are looking for a great way to get like perfect food, this is the way to go. The Precision Pro, this is the one that we bought like 3 years ago on Black Friday, because 50% off. Dead gum. Okay, I'm putting this in here. All right. That's what we did too. We got the 50% off deal. Add a list. We're gonna go all the way to the bottom. Black Friday, because it right now, the Pro model, which cooks at 1200 watts, is the price of their base model. That's just insane. So the link in the description is going to have going to take you to this page right here, and if you're interested in that, check it out, because man, if I needed another one, I'd be buying one for sure. That's a heck of a deal. Let's see. I don't know what else to look at here. Let's jump back over and talk about. Let's look at the deals that Signature Solar has going on. We didn't spend a lot of time on that. These are not necessarily the deals that they're getting today. 10% off batteries. This is a big deal, y'all. So if you are interested in buying batteries right now, 10% off is about as good as it's going to get. It doesn't look like all of them are on sale. And either that or they're just not showing it. Like the Anchor batteries, I don't know if those are. Yeah, I don't think they're doing a sell on theirs. Yeah, but here we go. The EG4 Indoor Power Pro, the wall mount batteries. Man, I'll tell you, I accidentally let this thing drop to 3% last night. I don't know what happened. I messed it up. I'm trying out a couple different things, and I messed up, and it dropped way too low. But what it did do is it cut off before the BMS completely died. So I was glad to see that. But this is a fantastic battery. I've been using the mess out of it, and right now it's got a good price. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I think we'll spend another minute or so. If anybody's still around in chat, wants to say something, wants to bring up a product that they're excited about right now. Oh, Eufy stuff. Guys, I've been using Eufy, and I don't know why I haven't done videos on this stuff yet, but I've been using Eufy for probably 3 years. 50% off right now on their cameras. This is incredible. I've been a huge Eufy fan for a long time. Even their outdoor lights, like on the house right there. We've got Eufy lights. Hey Rodney, good to see you, man. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Hope your face feels better soon. So, yeah, all this stuff, right? So, the E22 lights we've got on our house, they are so much fun. And I use them for both mood lights, as well as just like, security lights, right? So most of the time, and I'll actually show you, it's cool because like we don't do a whole lot of like the colored light stuff, but what I like about this a lot is that you can have it set up so that you can customize it. So whenever no one is outside, I just have lights over the windows and on the eaves of the house, like in the corners, one here and one here and one over here, and then like on the corners. And then as soon as someone shows up and the security cameras grabs a hold of them and realizes that someone's outside, it automatically turns on all of the lights and makes them super bright, bright white, or kind of this gold, nice, a nice light. So it is one of the coolest things to walk outside and have the whole yard lit up, especially when we live back in the woods like we do. And then you can also use facial recognition to, if it doesn't recognize who it is, it'll actually like flash. And so when we're on vacation or something, we'll set it so that if anyone is detected, it like strobes red and blue, and then like makes a siren like the cops are there. It's kind of fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these lights. They are my absolute favorite lights. I'm gonna put them into the Black Friday list as well. And then we'll take a look at a couple of these other Eufy products. And for those who don't know, Eufy is actually the same brand as Anchor. right? It's like Eufy by Anchor. Yeah, right there. So we've been talking a lot about, um, how the Anchor products are, are the place to be right now. Like these are absolutely the top picks for, um, my top picks right here. This is where I'd be going if I was buying any power station today on Black Friday. That's it. Um, but Eufy is the same company, so they've got the same great products or the same great quality, but it's like their home appliance side of things. I've not used any of this. I'm looking for, where are there? I guess we'll just go to all deals. Yeah, so that's what we just talked about right there, the Black Friday deal on their outdoor lights, which I really need to do a video on. And we also talked about the Harbor Freight. We don't have it up right now, but there's the smoked turkey. Um, the Harbor Freight outdoor lights. And if you want ones that change color and stuff, it'd be really cool to go with these Eufy ones, but that's definitely not necessary and way more expensive. I guess Eufy Cam. I don't know if all their cameras are on sale right now. I'm not seeing a lot of deals. Um, Actually, that's a heck of a deal right there. So I've got a bunch of these, but what just happened? That link did not seem to do what I wanted it to do. I've got a pack of the Eufy Cam, the threes, and the Eufy 3 base station, and then I've got a bunch of the others. Here's 43% off. Man, dang, that's a deal right there. So I actually have all of these products, and I paid full price for all of them. But I'm going to drop these in here. I'm going to add those to my Black Friday list. So yeah, that's a heck of a deal. These are so great. And yeah, it's nice being able to record what's going on. But all right, guys. I think I'm going to call it a day. My voice is starting to strain, so we've been going over an hour here. It's been fun hanging out. Thanks. I'm going to jump over here. Let's do it like this. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me for a bit. This has been fun. TJ, thanks for being here this whole time. It's good to see you as always. Yeah, everybody else who was in the stream, hanging out in the live chat, so much fun. We're going to be doing a lot of live streams. I think every other week I'll be live with Rodney, and we will be, depending on we'll switch around with different channels. There's one, and so we'll be on his channel some, we'll be on Rodney's channel, and we're just doing a lot of live streams about every other Thursday night. So be watching for that, and we're going to go from there. But before my voice completely cuts out, happy Thanksgiving, belated, and if there's some cool Cyber Monday stuff, I might be back on tomorrow to talk about that. So thanks for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. We'll talk to you soon.